Welcome to Mind Over Matter, where we feature young Jamaicans who are shooting for the stars. I'm your host, Margaret Boyne. We have another fascinating guest today. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, please do and hit the notification bell. Today, we step into a world where ordinary faces transform into extraordinary spectacles and where fantasy and reality merges. With her limitless creativity and imagination, she has left us spellbound and captivated by her astonishing creations. My guest is a special effects makeup artist and CEO of Jessie Effects. My guest is Jessica Morris. Welcome to Mind Over Matter, Jessica.
Thank you for having me.
Looking forward to talking to you.
Good to be here.
Boy, I didn't even know that in Jamaica we have a special effects person. This is something new to me.
Yeah, it's actually not a very common thing out here.
Yes, this was something I thought I had to go overseas for. So tell us about your journey into the world of special effects makeup. How did you discover your talent?
Well, I discovered it through coping through depression. So I went through a phase of self-development, basically.
Do you want to tell us a little more about that?
Sure. Let's just say I was in a point in my life where I felt like I didn't have any worth, and I get recognized a lot easily, I don't have to do anything or put myself in any uncomfortable position, but I didn't want to just be a pretty face. I wanted to have some sort of use, to be able to help others, because that helped me, especially with the depression. So I actually started hurting myself, unfortunately. In the time frame of that, I realized that doing that to myself would not do anything at all. It just, eventually probably kill me. And then what benefit would I get from that? So in that process, the thought, or I would say it's God, just talking to me, I decided to pray about it and give him my burden, just let him take the wheel. And literally 5 minutes after that prayer, that very prayer that I prayed, I took up my phone and I came across Special Effects DIY. So it was a video showing basic special effects stuff that you can find in your home. So I didn't have to go buy the expensive things. So when I started doing it, everybody was like, oh, you should go to Hollywood and stuff. And I just started doing it to cope.
So what do you mean? So you had no prior knowledge about this field? You never know if you do nothing?
No, none at all. I actually wanted to be a doctor when I was 2 growing up, until it was time to go high school. My mind changed because I started to doubt myself. That's when doubt started, educational wise, stuff like that. So when I saw the gore and how they made something look so realistic that isn't really there, that's what really grasped my attention.
So what? So you're self-taught. So how did you learn? You watched the videos. How did that work?
Okay, so to be honest, myself don't even understand really. I've always been a creative as well, so it's in my mind. And I used to watch gore movies like Saw and those stuff. So I think the vision being in my mind already, I'm able to just perform it. But yes, I did go on YouTube. YouTube was my teacher. I went there and watched videos and stuff. So yeah.
So your depression then, this kind of worked out like therapy for you?
Yes, it definitely did. It didn't just give me a sense of peace, but also a purpose. So I felt like, oh, this is, a part of my destiny. Probably create to help other people, not just for special effects, but to mentally help other people, to show that, look, that moment you feel like you're losing yourself is when you truly gain who you are. So just, keep pushing.
Okay, so how are you doing now? You're in a better place?
Yes, I'm in a better place, but I have to say this because, people love to create this fake facade. Everybody have ups and downs. This has just shown me that, one, God is there, and if he allows you to go through something, he's going to bring you through it. He's going to bring you through the storm. So you're not alone. So that's just.
So what was the process like? Was it difficult, or because you had this gift, it was easier?
Well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but I think things really kicked off for me like early, because I started it in a year, and then I started getting jobs. So so the first year was me learning how to, just putting it out there. So when a person sees my work, they can say, "Oh, Jessie, can you do this?" Or they would like this done, and I can show them all those late night sacrifice that I had to do at night, and doing the makeup and taking pictures. Those all paid off.
So it was a lot of trial and error?
Yes. One thing I must say though, when I start the one work, like a vision comes in mind, "Oh, do this look and see how it turns out." It's to my surprise, it was done so good. I was like, wait, so I have to do all of this over and over. But there's some of them that do give me a challenge. So I have challenge with some of them.
So how have you overcome those challenges that you had?
Well, all right. So even though I see the challenge, the clients don't. So I know that bad and stuff. But I'm the one that's trying to be a pro in this. So I will see faults, and I'll just try to fix those minor errors.
So what about like the materials? You're able to get them here, or you have to get them from overseas?
All right, so the good thing about this is I make some of my materials.
Oh, you do?
Yes. So watch YouTube videos and I make some. The others I do off like I have to get them off Amazon.
But when I look at your Instagram page, I mean, I see a lot of gore, a lot of horror. So where you got some of these ideas from?
All right, so the very first thing that started off this whole special effects journey, aside from my depression, was a Jesus film that I watched. So I saw how they crucify him, and they were able to tell a story using the special effects. So us, this generation, now we can look back and say, "Oh, he went through this," So that's what really gave me the motivation and the inspiration to do this and to help other people be able to tell their stories and make it come alive.
So apart from gore, though, you do any other kind of other category of special effects?
Yes, I recently started doing body painting, so like face paint as well. I think some other stuff are there as well.
Okay, so what about inspiration? Other persons, have you found other persons whose work you admire?
Yes, there's this guy overseas, and I don't know if it's because I'm doing this interview. I can't remember the person name.
It's all right.
Yes, there's a gentleman that does gore. He specializes in gore. So I look at his work and try to recreate it, but add my twist to it as well.
Okay. So have you done any films?
I've not done any film, but there was one that I think there's one that I did with a director named Dario Shields, but it was just a small film. It was posted on YouTube called I think it's called Keisha. I remember. But aside from that, I haven't done any film. It was just music. It has just been music videos, and I used to collaborate with Rosa Greathouse, Haunted Night Tour. I was doing the slaves.
Tell me a little about that. Tell me a little about that tour. What was it like?
Okay, so the Rosa Greathouse Haunted Night Tour, I think it still goes on, but I started working with them. They were the one that reached out to me and allowed me to exercise my talent, because I'm starting off and there isn't anybody really doing this, and I felt so good to know that I belonged somewhere now. So I was doing the slaves makeup for them to scare the tourists in the night, basically.
Okay. So they would have these I don't know, these tours, and then persons you would make the I know ghosts you call them. What are the creatures?
Yeah, just some makeup. Like some
Right.
of them got whipped and shot and
Oh.
gun was made back in that time, so I don't remember. But and stuff like that. Yeah.
Mhm. So what was the response like?
But I was excited, to be honest. I wanted to be
Mhm.
there. They loved it as well. You know, the actors, they
Mhm.
were amazing to work with. So yeah, it was a great experience overall.
Mhm. But what about plans though to go Hollywood? Have you reached out? I mean, how you working on that?
Boy, I don't know the first step to make to reach over there, but for
Mhm.
now, I'm just trying to put out the craft out there, and hopefully the right people would reach out to me. You know,
Mhm.
I'm working so hard that the doors that I can't reach to, that they start
Mhm.
reaching. So I see
Mhm.
that working for now. So hopefully it just continues.
Okay. So who would you like to work with in films?
Tyler Perry.
Oh,
Tyler
yes.
Perry, yeah, I'm aiming for the stars or maybe the space or something like that. But Tyler Perry, um, there's a lot of amazing actors out there as well that I would
Mhm.
love to work with.
Mhm.
But in regards to like production team, it would be Tyler Perry Studio.
So any Jamaicans, any Jamaican filmmaker?
Yes, Storm Salter as well. He
Oh,
did.
Storm, Sprinter. And I
Yeah,
think he did Better Must Come, I think.
I didn't check
Um,
up.
yeah, I think he did Better Must Come. Okay, but you need to reach out to them, man.
But I mean, Storm Salter knows about my work, and you know he even sent people to me as well. But it's
Oh.
just conversations and just
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
don't know what I'm waiting on, to be honest. I just ready and I'm hungry for the success, but it's
Mhm.
just them, I guess.
All right, so what is the most memorable project you have done so far, do you think?
But I think all my works are memorable, to be honest with
Mhm.
you.
Mhm.
I don't have one special one.
Okay. There wasn't anyone that was more challenging than than the others?
Uh no, to be honest,
What?
yeah, to be honest. I think all of them come with their trials and errors though. So
Mhm.
I'll do one where the makeup is being tested as well. Because remember, I'm still learning. I'll
Mhm.
do a makeup and I realize the person starts sweat and it start come off, and I need to do something to prevent this in the
Yes,
future. So
yes.
every have its trials and errors.
And sometimes you have to improvise.
Yes, exactly. So
Okay. All right. But you are also not just in gore, but you're also a beauty makeup artist. So tell
yes.
me a little about that.
All right, so beauty makeup was a challenge for me.
Oh, really? I
Uh,
thought this would have been easy.
no, I started with the special effects because it came natural to me, right?
Oh.
My clients, they were like, Jesse, you should go do beauty makeup as well. Because, if they hire me to do a special effects and they want a beauty makeup artist, they're like, instead of hiring somebody else, they can do both jobs. To me,
Right.
the thing is, though, I grew up with my dad. And I considered myself just like everybody else to be beautiful. So I never really saw the use of makeup being important.
Oh, okay.
And then when I started this special effects thing, I didn't even think of being a makeup artist. So doing this whole makeup thing is just new to me. And I'm listening to my clients as well. So I said, all right, let me go to school. I was sent to school to do beauty makeup, got certified, license, everything. But
Oh.
I don't really find it fun, to be honest with you.
I think I think it's too simple for you,
But
Jesse.
don't get me wrong, the makeup artists them bad. Because I see some really good makeup artists them bad. But it's just fun to
Yeah.
me.
I think in comparison to what you do, I mean, you
Yeah.
want to be constantly figuring out how to do this and oh boy.
That the beauty makeup was a hassle to me though. Like I had moments where I break down crying. I break down crying because I'd have like the products with me. That's a blessing because enough people want to have the products but don't have it. So
Yes.
I have it. And I'm like, I'm scared to even take up the brush because one, I don't want to waste the product. And the first makeup I did is funny. The first makeup I did, my eyebrow them thick. My cloud. Never.
All right. So your gift is definitely gore.
Special effects.
Yes. Okay. All right. So as a beauty makeup artist, is there any tips you want to leave? You want to tell us? You know?
Beauty.
Yes. Any trend, you know, you want to leave with us that we might not know, or you know, we can try.
Or the best advice I can give on beauty makeup is yeah, just make sure your stuff clean. You know, that is very but
Okay, man. So you're from St. Anne.
yes, I am.
The Garden Parish, of course. What about your work and clients? Do you go anywhere that they are, or wherever they call you from?
Okay, so yes, I go where they call me. So most of my work is in Kingston. So I just travel.
Okay. All right. Social media. Say a lot of your work on, let's talk about your work on social media. There's a lot of things that you put out. So tell me now, people have been responding. People think that it's real. Because when I look on them look real to me.
Yes. When I first started off, it creeped out a lot of people. Excuse me. I think I lost a lot of followers as well. People were more, you know, liking it rather than following me because they're like, Jessie, your work creeped me out, you know, and it and stuff, you know. And I didn't blame them, you know. I just tried to let them know, look, makeup, it's not real. But Instagram is a good platform for me in regards to business, and I would encourage anybody that have a business to create an Instagram page. Yeah.
But what about you just mentioned that, you know, it kind of freak out some people. What about when persons know you then? Them want to say, boy, I mean, I really don't know if more Jessie be my friend, you know, because she's too creepy. Is that a disadvantage when it comes to making friends? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it get me more friend, to be honest. I keep a friend. But the funny thing is I was in the town one day, you know, going to the ATM to be exact. And me just hear this man shout out, Jessie, come cut off my head. I was like, look around and I was like, what is that? And then I remember, you know, I'm a make special effects, but boy, them people are weird. Them weird. But it's a great experience overall. You don't creep out nobody to that extent.
Yes. So tell me about your company. When did you actually start the business? Tell us where we can find you and that sort of thing.
So I started doing SFX July of 2019. I think it would be 2020 when COVID started. COVID started in 2020, right? That's when we had that local break, we can go outside and stuff, and that's when everything really started kicking off for me. Exposure and stuff like that. And then I registered it October. So yeah, it's up and running from October really. Oh, and
yeah,
go ahead.
Tell us where we can find you on social media.
Yes, you can find me at Instagram at Jessie_effect. I just started a YouTube channel, so that's Jessie Effect on YouTube. Just click the link in my bio and please subscribe. Awesome things coming soon. And yeah, that's pretty
to that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and TikTok as well.
Do you have any projects coming up soon?
Not that I know of, you know, but I did an ad for KFC last night, and I'm hoping that this will create other doors of opportunities for me because you know I'm getting into film now, kind of tired of the music videos.
Yeah.
Where I want with that.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to seeing that ad.
Yes.
So what are your long-term goals as a special effects makeup artist?
I'm happy you asked that question, honestly. So I'm looking to be the pioneer for this special effects thing. I want when somebody mentions special effects and Jamaica, Jessica Morris actually comes up, which is Jessie Effect, right? I'm looking to create other doors for people like myself that love this and don't know what to do with the talent. So if I can be the next Tyler Perry and be the Tyler Perry for Jamaica, I would go as far to do that. I'm definitely looking to work in film, as I said, movies. I want to do those big things now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And to open a store one day in the future. So for other people coming up, they can purchase the product, stuff like that.
So you're not in Hollywood, and so how you keep up to date with the the latest trends in FX?
Well, I don't think there's a latest trend, I think I can watch the latest movie that might come out and then I can say, oh, let me recreate this. But from that, no, I don't really follow up with the.
Okay. So fun question. Well, you just told me that you didn't really like the makeup thing, but which celebrity do you think you would love to, probably do their makeup one day?
Rihanna.
Even if it's one day.
Rihanna.
Rihanna. Why? Everybody love Rihanna, boy.
Rihanna.
Yes. And all right. So leave a piece of advice to aspiring makeup artists.
I guess just believe in yourself, believe in your craft, Don't try anybody else, just do your own thing at your own style, and be yourself, be loving to your clients as well, because that's what keeps them coming. Because believe me, I, as a beauty makeup artist, I am not the best at it, even though I might know how to take care of my clients. But I think it's the personality that keeps them coming back and, just, I guess, my energy. So I don't really know what else to really say about that.
And you have been paid for your work though, because when we know the Jamaican artists, them, and they like spend money, so you make sure them paying you for your work.
Yes, man, them pay for it, man. Them have to pay for it because look, them not paying for just the work, they're paying for my energy, my talent. Cause believe me when I tell you, I go on a set and I do a makeup in half an hour or less. And when I'm first doing it on myself, it take all 4 hours. So for me to be able to transition from 4 hours to an hour and give you quality work for your money, come on, man, you have to pay the money. Just pay it.
Yes. Well, Jessie, it was great talking to you.
Thank you.
I learned a lot today. I learned some things but I never know about. But I wish you all the success, in the business. And I'm looking forward to seeing your name in the credits on one of those Hollywood blockbusters.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.